So we went over that sprinklers have many different types of components. They can have different K factors, temperature ratings, orientations. They can also have different spray pattern characteristics. Now, while there's two common spray pattern characteristics that are used nowadays, there is an older style spray pattern that still might be used in some specific situations. But I wanted to go over them real quick. If you look below, I've got a situation that goes over spray pattern characteristics. The first spray pattern characteristic is going to be just your standard spray pattern. So that's shown here in this gray spray pattern. It creates an umbrella, and it's just going down and creating a pattern on the floor. So sprinklers are going to be listed to cover a certain area based on the pressure that they're given and all of that. So that's what a standard spray sprinkler is going to be. NFPA 13 is going to have specific requirements for standard spray sprinklers, for how close they can be, how far they have to be based on the hazard classification and all of that. Now we have extended coverage sprinklers. So basically, if we can, these are sprinklers that are listed to be to cover a larger area, and typically they do it by requiring a higher pressure. But you can see that extended coverage sprinklers can cover a larger area, which means they're going to be further apart from each other in the design when they're installed in a building. So that's what an extended coverage sprinkler is. Now NFPA 13 again has an entire chapter that goes over the placement requirements for extended coverage, which is different than the requirements for standard coverage. And then finally, I want to talk about old style. Old style sprinklers aren't really used that often. They were used, in older style sprinkler systems, older buildings. What they do is they actually spray. You can see below, it's the green dotted line. They actually spray 40% of the water up and then 60% of the water down. Now the reason why they do that is because typically we'd have combustible construction. So we're also trying to protect the, spray water on that combustible construction in mills and things like that. Now they're not really used in new construction. We're using standard spray, extended coverage sprinklers, but there are some situations where they could be used, whether it's like a fur vault or if we've got combustibles above. But again, they're not that common, but they were common, in older types of sprinkler systems. So that's what we have for spray characteristics. If you're interested in learning more about that, I will link that situation below. But let me know if you've got any more things you want me to talk about. Kind of went through some of the sprinkler specific components. Are you interested in me going over the sprinkler system components? Let me know. Thank you very much.